Test, test.
Test, test, test. Good afternoon and welcome to Knowles Field for this competition between your St. Christopher Saints and the Episcopal Maroon. Saints have a tough test today. Episcopal is a good team. However, Saints have been superb at home this year, so they feel they have the advantage here being at home.
Yeah, both these teams coming in with good records. St. Christopher's 5-2, Episcopal 4-2. Should be a very good matchup here on Knowles Field.
Starting in goal for Saints will be the Swanee commit, Hayden Reagan. And for Episcopal, number 33, Van Seagrave, the senior. So both seniors in goal today. Should be an interesting matchup.
And we are almost ready to go here.
It'll be Wright Gehring, the sophomore, facing off for St. Chris. And he went early, so Episcopal will get the ball to start.
Last week in their 15-2 win over St. Stephen's, face-offs were just about the only issue the Saints encountered all game, and not off to a great start here.
Face-off definitely an important part of the game for St. Chris. Always good to start with the ball.
Here's Gavin Lewis, slips to Will Ackerley, trying to take it away.
Ackerley, a great defender. Gavin Lewis can have some trouble getting past him.
And Lewis does get a step on him, but passes it over to Chase Bazant. He's spinning on Colin Weiss, and that shot was deflected. And that would have been a great shooting opportunity for Nate Tenzer, but went for the shot before catching the ball. And the Saints will come away with it.
Good job by the VMI commit, Finn Walter, to take the ground ball and just settle things down for the Saints. Things were getting a little bit messy, leaving some guys open, but they do get the ground ball and advance it now onto offense.
Here's T. Gehring. Over to Harrison Fuller now.
Harrison Fuller, number 1, also a Swanee commit, so you got Reagan and Fuller both going to play for Swanee men lacrosse next year.
And that is beautiful ball movement from the Saints. And 2 incredible saves, though.
Bowen Ireland dove to shoot that ball. That would have been an incredible goal from him, but great defense from the goalie, number 33, Van Seagrave.
I have no idea how the Saints are not winning 1-0 right now. 2 seemingly surefire opportunities on goal. That was some incredible work from Seagrave. Here's Jack Jester. Chase Bazant. Go to Jack Bonello. Will Jacoby.
Saints doing a good job on defense, keeping all the Episcopal guys in front of them.
Here's Laird White. Here's Bonello over behind the goal. Jacoby spinning shot, but saved by Regan. I think he might have used his chest there. And now
Regan gets knocked down behind the goal. Seems to get up. Those Saints are pushing. They will settle out now. Wait for subs to get in. Tidwell will come in for number 20, Win Lucas. Saints getting attackmen on the field.
here's Charlie Edmonds over to Hank Mullins. James Ayers trying to find some room, back out. And now Mullins over to Colin Weiss. Here's Bowen Ireland. Couldn't find any space there.
10 on the shot clock for the Saints. Got to get a shot up soon.
Here's Mullins. Over to Ayer. Shot is in! The shot clock at 1. James Ayers opens the score for the Saints.
Great awareness from James Ayers. Knew the shot clock was running down. Good composure from the Saints, not rushing into a shot too early, taking all the time they had. And Ayers just took a quick dodge and fired it in there. So Saints up 1-0. Saints hope to have better luck at faceoff as it is now Tuck Humphreys.
And this time, the Episcopal player, Hudson Owens, went early.
Other way around.
Oh,
So
yeah.
seemed like St. Chris would get it, but
They
Humphreys did go early.
They pointed towards the Saints at first and then reversed the call.
Saints 0 for 2 on faceoff. Like we mentioned earlier, that's going to be a big stress for them as they have struggled with that this year.
Here's Gavin Lewis, gets around his man. Nate Tenzer. And the shot from Tenzer is wide to the right. It'll be out of bounds, staying with Episcopal.
Good job by Whitfield Mullins getting a hand on that shot. Looks like he definitely made that shot go far right as he got a hand up on the pole, not just letting him shoot freely.
Here's Lewis. Gets around Ayers, but has his momentum halted by Will Ackerley. And the shot there over the goal. It'll stay with Episcopal. 23 on the shot clock. Now Episcopal in a late clock situation. Tate Wardell has it. Shot clock down to 8.
So Episcopal has been getting some good shots off. Just not being able to put anything on goal is
They got to
great.
go here. Clock down to 4. And now both teams have a late shot clock goal. The Saints scored with 1 on the clock. And now Episcopal scores with 4. And we are tied at 1.
Very, very similar goals there. Both had the shot clock expiring and kind of just throwing up a prayer, and both goals do squeak by the goalie. Right, Gary now will try to win a faceoff for the Saints. Got under it. Not sure exactly what the call there was. Maybe saying Gehring held the ball, but Saints silence seems to strongly disagree.
So 1-1 here halfway through the first quarter. Pretty evenly matched game up to this point. As Gus Taylor has it knocked away by Ayers. Gets it back, though. Will Jacoby. Behind the goal. That's nice ball movement from Episcopal, but the shot from Jack Jester goes wide.
Again, good job by Will Ackley there. Gets his stick on the hands of the shooter there. Makes that ball go wide.
And that's a nice, I wouldn't call it a save, but Hayden Regan intercepted a pass across the goal. And now the Saints looking to run here.
Whitfield Mullins takes those hard checks and just gets it across. Good job by him not letting those checks, have the ball get poked loose.
Now here's Harrison Fuller. Fuller cutting right, firing, and it's 2-1. Instant impact off the bench from Harrison Fuller. Came into the game maybe 10 seconds ago, and on his first touch, he puts it in the back of the net.
Gus Taylor, who's guarding Harrison Fuller, seemed to really give him that right side, was shading him way to the left, and Fuller just took that space and fired. Episcopal's going to have to guard him more closely because Fuller will take that shot any day, just wide open, ripping it in the net. It'll now be Tuck Humphreys.
And another face-off won by Episcopal, despite a lot of pressure on Hudson Owens, and now the field has opened up for them a bit.
With face-off, Saints are going to be substituting Humphreys and Gehring back and forward, hoping one of them can get going and start winning some face-offs. Definitely important for the Saints.
Nate Tenzer across goal, the shot. Another quick response from Episcopal. Jack Bonello levels this game at 2.
Bonello just seemed to find a lot of open space. Saints had a gap in their defense. He just kind of sat in that space, waited for the ball, and fired a pretty easy shot. Really no chance for Hayden there to save it.
And Tuck Humphreys wrestling for that, gets tripped up, and it's going to go to the Saints.
That was right Gehring actually on the face-off, but good job by him. Kept fighting for that ball, and they do get the call. So Saints will now start with a fresh 80 on the shot clock.
Here's James Ayers, the first goal scorer of this game. And this time, Episcopal is sure to not leave that right side of the field open. So Ayers tried to do the same thing Harrison Fuller did a couple minutes ago. Here's Hugh Mack. Mack loose out in front of goal. The Saints come away with it. Charlie Edmonds tries to fire it across the goal. It'll be out of bounds. They will keep it, though.
So Saints did find some open space. They're just not able to execute. Looked like wasn't necessarily ready for that pass. So if you find open space, got to be ready, as Saints do now turn it over.
Yeah, it didn't look like Ayers was ready for that pass. It hit him in the face.
Saints could be a bit slow starting off. This is an earlier game for them, 4 o'clock start. That could be playing a factor here.
Here's Gavin Lewis. Cutting left, gets around his man, but Saints do a good job to close him off. I don't know how that pass got through. Split the sticks of like 3 different Saints. Here's Bonello, the second goal scorer for Episcopal. And the shot from Tenzer, wide, but controlled by Episcopal. And right back to Bonello. His shot gets past Regan and hit. That's the second goal for Jack Bonello and a 2-1 lead.
That time Saints did have pretty stout defense. Just a better shot by number 22, Jack Bonello. Just able to find a sliver of space and get that shot off.
And Wright Gehring can't come away with a face-off, but the Saints putting some good pressure on near midfield. Now Episcopal gets away from that pressure. The field pretty open for them.
Good defense by Colin Weiss. Knocks that ball out of there.
And that's a big hit there. It's Win Lucas who ate the contact. It'll be going to the Saints.
So Episcopal's attackman did go over to the line early, which is illegal. So Saints do take possession, and we'll get a fresh 80 on the shot clock. Good chance for them to get into their offense here. Try to even up the score.
Now here's Harrison Fuller. Tries the exact same move he scored on last time. Didn't have as much room, but gets it across Hugh Mack. Now James Ayers. Over to Fuller. Fuller, shot just wide left. Came within inches of tying the score.
Looks like Seagrave may have got his foot on that ball there, just allowing it to not pass through.
Something made it change direction. And Fuller has it back. Now over to Ayers. Fuller. Shot is over the bar, but staying with the Saints.
Saints having some trouble dodging. Episcopal defense has been very good so far, not allowing the Saints to get a step. St. Chris has just been relying on their shot speed so far and just getting it past the goalie.
And they're going to whistle against the Saints, so now Episcopal gets it back, and they're looking to go quick. They've got 45 seconds left in the first quarter, holding a 3-2 lead.
So Episcopal will definitely hold for the last shot here, make any subs they need to. St. Chris will look to hold this to only a 1-goal lead.
And now the clock down to 15. Episcopal will finally get moving. Here's Will Jacoby. Clock down to 7. And Bonello nearly had a chance at a third goal already, but loses it, and nearly an own goal by the Saints to end it as they try to pass it back to Regan, but thankfully they recover it just in time. They do trail 3-2 after a quarter, though.
We are back here in Knowles Field. Saints down 1 to the Episcopal Maroon. Humphreys will look to win a faceoff for the Saints.
And they're unable to do that as Hudson Owens comes away with it.
Saints really struggling with faceoff today.
Here's Gavin Lewis finding some room to shoot. Nice save from Regan.
Great save by Hayden Reagan there. Just getting it down low, stopping that with his body almost. Looked like it may have hit his shin a little bit, but doing anything he can to save the ball. Good stuff from him.
Now whistle's blowing. It'll be staying with Episcopal. Clock resets to 60.
Good checks from Whitfield Mullins.
And that
he
one
did force a turnover. So Whitfield Mullins unrelenting on number 5, Tate Wardell, forcing a turnover, throwing some good checks into the hands of Wardell. Saints got some open space here.
Here's Ireland.
They will elect to pull it back and some subs in.
And that pass dropped by Ayers, but he gets it back. And now the Saints had numbers momentarily.
Ayers again dropping it, but does corral it back.
T. Gehring. Now Ayers. Shot clock down to 15. Over to Hugh Mack. Mack fires. Wide to the left. Saints will keep it, although the shot clock is only at 9.
Hugh Mack did seem to get a step there, what the Saints have been struggling to do.
Here's Edmonds. Clock down to 6. Across for Ayers.
Great opportunity for the Saints there. Beautiful pass from Charlie Edmonds. Ayers just unable to push it down enough. Flew it right over the goal.
And that essentially guaranteed them a shot clock violation with only having 2 seconds on the clock after that shot went out of bounds.
Smart play from the Saints. They're just throwing it kind of into the corner, allowing their defense to get set instead of just letting Episcopal run. Saints do now get it back after a turnover from Episcopal. Their goalie tried to make a pretty long pass, and it did end up being a mistake.
It's a great run from J.J. Tidwell.
Thought their Saints could have took opportunity. Tidwell could have took that all the way, but again, Saints electing to pull it back out and gather themselves.
Here's Hugh Mack. Nice pass, and that's a great save from Seagrave.
T. Gehring went low on that shot. Seagrave was there, though. That was a great shot from T. Gehring, but Seagrave better save.
And the interception there from Hank Mullins. Now the Saints had a chance to run. Now Deacon Begley has it.
Saints are erring on the side of caution. Again, I thought Mullins could have took that, but Saints are really making an emphasis on getting their plays in, running their sets.
Here's Ayers, was looking for a second goal. And now here's Begley.
Saints doing a good job moving the ball around. Will turn it over. Like I said earlier, I think it's going to be important for the Saints to take shots when they can. That second or third time they have tried to run it into a set, but have ended up turning it over and not even getting a shot off. Episcopal's defense has been great so far, not allowing the Saints to get a step.
That's knocked away. Colin Weiss was the one who initially took it away. And now it's rolled all the way to the other side. It'll be Saints ball.
Great defense by St. Chris.
Yeah, they were unhappy with how long it took for the ref to blow the whistle to start play again. They wanted to get moving, having the advantage. But
Episcopal's defender did pass the midline before the ball did cross, so that would result in the Saints getting the ball. St. Chris sideline was looking for the whistle to be blown faster and allow them to get a run.
and the timeout will be taken by St. Chris, trailing 3-2 with 5.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Hopefully Coach Burke will draw something up, let the Saints get a shot off. Episcopal's defense has been really good so far. Saints have been struggling to put shots out, but hopefully this timeout will help them do that. Be number 7, Hugh Mack, starting with the ball. Saints have 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Here's Harrison Fuller, cutting left, firing, and between the legs of the keeper and in.
So that timeout by the Saints coaching staff does pay off as Saints do get a goal and even it up here. Fuller with his second goal of the game. Saints finally get a shot off there, and it does go through. So that's what's been missing for the Saints. They haven't been getting shots off, but as you can see there, Fuller does get a shot, and it does go through.
And whistles blow. It'll be going to Episcopal. And now Episcopal will take a timeout after giving up a goal. 3-3 with 5:08 left in the first half.
Episcopal now will look to recreate what St. Chris had, scoring a goal after the timeout. They do have 66 seconds left in the shot clock, so a lot of time for them to work with here.
And that shot goes just wide from Bonello.
Right into the body of Hayden Reagan. Good job to just eat that up.
And now Bonello jumping on that shot. Saved by Regan, though.
Episcopal did find that gap in the defense again, but this time Reagan does save it.
Here's Fuller over to Hugh Mack. Deacon Begley over to Bowen Ireland.
Ireland thought about firing it there, but elected to take it back out. Saints do still have about 35 seconds left on the clock.
And now Hugh Mack spun, cut it back, and now out to Begley. Right back to Begley, and the shot deflected away. And Episcopal comes away with it.
That was a tough save for Episcopal's goalie right there. He had his defender right in front of him. The defender ducked down, and number 33, Seagrave, did save it at the last second. Good shot there from number 4, Deacon Begley. So both teams getting shots off, but good goalie play by both sides.
Here's Lewis. Thought about a shot, thought otherwise. Back to Bonello.
Accurately shutting down any thoughts of a shot for Episcopal.
And they're going to call a foul.
Great help from Colin Weiss there. Came in crashing hard. Not a big deal if it's a foul there. Episcopal will have 60 seconds.
And that shot right into the body of Regan. And now he finds Harrison Fuller as the Saints look to run. Fuller evades 2.
Great save by Regan. Kind of barely had to move there. Just, again, ate it up with that body there. Good stuff by Regan.
Hank Mullins. Back to Tidwell. Harrison Fuller. Now Tidwell again. J.J. Tidwell gets around 2. And Bowen Ireland couldn't come away with it. And now the Saints win it back right near the goal, though.
Great fight and effort from the Saints there. It looked like a sure turnover, but Bowen Ireland, great job staying with it, forcing the ball out. Saints do corral it.
Here's Charlie Edmonds.
Saints will probably look to hold for the last shot here, as there's 40 on the game clock, 60 on the shot clock.
And now the Saints will take their last time out of the half with 25 on the clock.
Another good timeout from Coach Burke there, as Saints will look to take a lead into halftime if they can't score here, looking to replicate what they did last time out of the timeout. St. Chris will have 25 seconds to try to get a shot off here, take a lead before halftime. Be interesting to see what the Saints coaching staff draw it up here.
Here's Hugh Mack. Now clock under 10. It's taken away, and now Episcopal might have a chance. Clock down to 4. And firing from halfway out and nowhere close. So that does it for the first half. Very evenly matched. 3-3 the score at the break.
3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3, family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6,
family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Jerron Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang!
Welcome back to Knowles Field. Will Ackerley was on the face-off there. Lost it quick. Episcopal pushing.
I think Whitfield Mullins took a shot to the arm from that shot attempt. And now the Saints had numbers. Hugh Mack couldn't come away with it, but falls right to Ireland. And a
Looks like he got
point-blank
pushed in the back.
chance.
There's the flag. So Ireland had a pretty much a wide-open goal. Episcopal laid a pretty big check right in Ireland's back. So
Assuming
Saints
that'll-
will go man up now.
Yeah. This was soccer. That would be a clear as day red card.
Saints also making a substitution in goal. Number 6, Freddie Mooring, in for number 5, Hayden Reagan. Saints have been doing this for 2 seasons now, subbing in Reagan and Mooring. Freddie, definitely a different type of goalie, a lot smaller actually. So definitely going to be difficult for Episcopal to adjust to that. Mooring has great stick skills though. So interesting to see how Episcopal will adjust and take on the new goalie.
Shot clock fully reset to 80 with the Saints a man up. Harrison Fuller, some great ball movement from the Saints.
Saints looking to find a gap in that defense. And we're back even again.
Here's Bowen Ireland, and that shot saved.
Ireland tried to go low. Episcopal also made a substitution to goalie Tate Donaldson in, so Donaldson also went low with Ireland, stopped that ball from going through. Donaldson a junior, so both teams opting to go with younger guys in the second half.
And that shot goes wide of Mooring's goal from Nate Tenzer. And that pass goes wide but falls right to Gavin Lewis, and he somehow slots it through 4 men in front of goal and gives Episcopal the lead.
Tough break for the Saints there. Seemed to be a turnover from Episcopal. Ackley, though, couldn't take that ground ball, and Lewis took the opportunity to just fire it low. Went straight through a couple of Saints defenders and into the goal. Saints still not having much luck on the face-off as they do lose another one. Episcopal making some substitutions. Getting deep pulls off the field for short stick middies.
And out in front of goal, it slips through. And Episcopal opens up a 2-goal advantage.
That was Nate Tenzer. Kind of just slipped through the Saints defense, got a step on J.J. Tidwell. Just fired it in there. Mooring seemed to have that ball for a second, but again, it just slid through. Saints quickly give up 2 goals.
So St. Christopher is needing a response here. A nightmarish start to the second half. And
another. And he stepped on the line there, so that should have been over and back. Episcopal does turn it over, so ball does not lie there. Saints will get the ball. Seemed like a pretty easy call for the referee. Obviously stepped on that midfield line. Clearly should have been over and back. But Episcopal does turn it over, so Saints do get it back.
And now whistles are blowing from the other end. There were 2 balls on the field. It's not good.
Very interesting.
I don't know how that happened, but so Deacon Begley has that knocked away by Bonello, but
Saints have 1 second to get across. Reagan just launches it, so they do not get it across. That'll be a 20-second violation for St. Chris, forced by number 22, Jack Bonello.
the bad start to the half getting even worse for the Saints. Already conceded twice. And there they don't get it over.
Can't have that happen when you're down 2. Can't really afford those mistakes there from St. Chris. Still a lot of time, though. 8:40 left in the third. Only 2 goals. Saints still have some hope. Looked like may have stepped in the crease there, so Saints will get the ball. A lot of mistakes here from both teams. A lot of turnovers. Saints will look to steady things out here. Just get a nice possession in here.
They get it across pretty easily this time as they have 3 subs come on.
Saints will look to crack the Episcopal defense that has been really strong so far. Really just need a step.
Here's T. Gehring over to Hugh Mack. Mack right back to Gehring. Now Harrison Fuller spins right into a defender but gets around him right in front of goal.
Wow.
And once again, impressive keeping from Tate Donaldson.
Really impressive move by Harrison Fuller. Seemed to, had a clear shot at the goal. Donaldson, just a brick wall.
And that shot saved by Mooring. It'll be out of bounds. It won't be out of bounds, as Tens are able to save it. A man goes down for Episcopal.
Looks like a flag is down. May have been on that big check there from Whitfield Mullins. So Saints may be going man down pretty soon here. Again, not ideal start to the second half. So Episcopal will get the ball here, and then seemingly, if I was correct on that flag, they will get it back again. So Saints will be looking to avoid Episcopal going up 3, maybe even 4 goals here.
Here's Lewis. And Mooring takes in that pass, but as you mentioned, Episcopal will get it back.
Saints will go man down here, as that was an illegal check from number 25, Whitfield Mullins. So Saints avoided that first possession. Now we'll look to avoid a goal in the second one. Believe it'll be a 40-second penalty.
And that shot into the top right corner of Mooring's goal. It's a 3-goal advantage now for Episcopal.
That goal was ripped top right of the goal. Mooring, like we mentioned earlier, a bit shorter than Reagan, maybe not able to get his arms up there to the top of the goal. So Saints do concede another goal, go down 3. It will be number 9, Will Ackerley, facing off with the long pole. Saints really have had no luck at face-off. Ackerley looking to change that right now. Definitely needed here.
And their misfortunes continue. They've still only won one of the face-offs this game. And that was off the Episcopal guy moving early.
Right. Saints really need something in their favor here. Momentum seems to be pretty much all with Episcopal right now.
Yeah, they need a big last 5.5 minutes of this quarter. If they go down 8-4, something like that, going into the fourth, it's going to be a very tall ask for them to come back. But if they get it to 6 or 7-5, then a comeback definitely in the realm of possibility.
For sure. Episcopal looking like they have a lot of confidence right now, really just ripping any shot they have.
And that one goes behind the goal. Episcopal will keep it.
Two kind of crazy shots there from Episcopal. Kind of just firing at will here. Great defense by number 13, Finn Walter, as he does force a turnover. Finn just outbodied Episcopal there, so that could be what the Saints need to get going.
Nice pass there to Edmonds as some subs will come on for the Saints.
Big possession here for St. Chris. Need to get a good shot off. Can't control if goalie makes a nice save. Just need a good shot.
Yeah, they were unlucky that Donaldson made an incredible save on that one from Harrison Fuller. If the lead was only at 2 right now instead of 3, it's a completely different feeling to this game. There wasn't much that Fuller could have done better there, just an absolutely incredible save.
All right, Fuller made a great move, got it right to his spot. Just great save by Donaldson.
Now here is Fuller again. And shoots, goes wide, but Ireland will keep it for the Saints.
Don't mind that shot from Fuller, just trying to get anything on goal here. Saints have 20 on the shot clock.
And the Saints will keep it. Shot clock down to 10.
Good move by Hugh Mack, just a bit off on his shot. 10 seconds for St. Chris.
Here's Ireland. Bodies his man, puts the shot on, but it'll be saved by Donaldson, and now the Maroon look to run.
Ireland really just throwing up a prayer there right into the goalie's stick. Good save by Mooring.
Now the Saints might look to run. Harrison Fuller dropped the ball, though.
Cannot have that from St. Chris. Looking like they were going to run, and Fuller just bobbled it.
And what a save by Mooring, using his feet to keep that out of the goal.
Saints looked like another disaster goal coming, but Mooring really just made an incredible save there, keeping this lead from getting too big. Saints still within reach here at only 3 goals. Tidwell doing a good job staying in front of Jacoby.
Shot clock down to 15.
Down to 5. Episcopal going to need a shot off.
And they're not going to get one. Good defensive possession from the Saints. They force a shot clock violation.
Long pass by Mooring. Saints needing a goal here before the end of the third quarter. They have been scoreless this quarter so far. Tate Donaldson making a couple great saves.
Mack back out now with Hank Mullins. Fires, and a goal. A much-needed goal for the Saints. Cuts the lead down to 2 with 74 seconds left in the third quarter.
Beautiful goal from Hank Mullins. Got the space he needed. Fired from about 25-yard line. About a 15-yard shot there. Snuck it right past, nice and low, where Donaldson had success going low, but Mullins snuck it past there with good velocity. Saints now with some life, only down 2. Momentum could be turning in their favor.
And the face-off once again won by Episcopal as they go back to Wright Garing for it, but to no avail. And that pass dropped by the Episcopal defender. That's a dangerous pass. Now the keeper in trouble, just gets it away.
They have 4 seconds to get it across. They toss it. Wow. They get it across. Amazing defense by the Saints. They're really making it hard for Episcopal, but they do get lucky and just get it across right before that 20-second violation. Episcopal will hold for the last shot. $20 seconds for Episcopal. Saints need to stay strong on defense here.
Here's Bazant, and are they going to say that crossed the line?
Mooring seemed to have saved that. Looks like there's discussion between the two, and they do roll it a goal. Unlucky break for the Saints. That ball seems right on the line. Obviously, Saints coaching staff was wanting that call to go the other way. Bad break for the Saints. That has seemed to be the theme this whole quarter. Not much St. Chris can do here with 5 seconds left. Hope to win this face-off, take a long shot. Need anything here.
And that does it for the third quarter. A 3-goal advantage for Episcopal as we go to the fourth. Back to the fourth quarter. Saints down 3.
Ackley facing off, fighting for that ball.
Going to be out of bounds. Going to Episcopal.
Again, just a really bad break. Finn Walters seemed to have tracked down that ball, but just stepped out of bounds. Saints lose another face-off. Saints down 3, need some momentum going in their way. Game definitely not out of reach. Just going to need to start scoring some goals soon.
There's Gavin Lewis.
Episcopal will definitely look to use all the shot clock here, as they are definitely going to try to milk away the clock, not allow Saints a comeback.
Now Lewis. Was that in?
Looks like it was on the outside of the net. Can't tell if that was on the outside of the net or they called a crease.
Yeah.
May have stepped in the crease there.
I think it was the crease because it looked like Mooring got that from in the net.
Lucky break. Not lucky, but good break for the Saints there.
Yeah, if Episcopal scores first, gets their lead to 4, it would be a very tough ask for the Saints to come back.
Right. Gonna need someone here from St. Chris. Fuller's got 2 today. They'll be looking to him to lead this team, as he is a captain and a senior.
Here's Ireland over to Hugh Mack. Now back out Ayers. James Ayers can't find an angle.
Saints run out of time here, 10 seconds.
And that shot is in from Ireland.
It's exactly what St. Chris needed there. Get a goal, get some momentum. Ireland went over top, found an angle, and just ripped it top left. Beautiful goal. Saints have some life here, only down 2. Still plenty of time left. Great start to the quarter. It'll be Ackley again facing off.
And Ackerley trying to take it away, but he couldn't.
Saints really could use a win at face-off. I mean, it's just been tough not starting with the ball, having to rely on turnovers or missed shots. Almost had it there for the Saints, right out of the stick.
And that shot is in. Another answer from Episcopal. The Saints haven't been able to score 2 straight goals once all game. And
Really tough shot there by Episcopal. He just got around the defender, got right in there. Mooring really had no chance there. So Saints, what little momentum they did have, maybe swindling down now. 8 minutes left, down 3 goals. Gonna need something quick here. This time it'll be 13. Finn Walter facing off. So Saints really just trying anything they can to win a face-off.
And still to no avail. And that shot goes wide.
Saints really trying anything at face-off. It tried 4 different guys today. Not much luck. It's been a struggle all year for St. Chris. Really big part of the game, and they haven't been able to capitalize off it. Episcopal has just had all the time they need to get offense going. Good D from the freshman, Will Baruch.
And a nice save there from Mooring.
Baruch pushing. Saints got to go quick here. They will pull it out, though. Saints definitely playing with some sense of urgency.
And they need that urgency, down 3 goals.
Tidwell started to go and then pulled out. Again, would have loved for him to keep going, take a shot.
Hugh Mack. As that shot goes wide from Ireland.
Mack made a great pass, got it right into the middle of Ireland, but he was just surrounded by Episcopal defenders. Had to throw up a tough shot.
Fuller over to Ireland. Comes away with it after a bit of a bobble.
Time's starting to become a bit of a problem for St. Chris.
As a jumping shot from Hugh Mack knocked away. Shot clock resets to 60. Here's Edmonds. Fuller fires, and another save. And he can't recover it before it goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Saints as it went off the keeper.
Love that shot from Fuller, though. Obviously, Saints are needing of any type of good shot. Fuller just ripped it, took a chance. That's what the Saints have to do if they want to get back in this game. Long possession here for St. Chris. Got to come away with a goal.
And they cannot do that.
Hugh Mack made a great move, but again, just not able to capitalize. Great save from Tate Donaldson. He's been great this second half. That is too easy for Episcopal. Saints lapse in defense, not communicating. Episcopal gets probably the easiest goal all game.
And
Saints now down 4.
in all likelihood, that was probably the dagger for Episcopal, going up 4 with 5.5 left.
That goal kind of just sums up this whole game for St. Chris. Just miscommunication, not great luck, a lot of bad beats. That just, everything seeming to go Episcopal's way, especially in the second half. Saints will finally win their second face-off of the game. Episcopal getting called for pushing the back. St. Chris is going to do anything. It's going to happen right now.
Saints pretty much need to score every time they get it. And if not, they're going to need to start winning some face-offs. As a point-blank shot from Hugh Mack was saved, and then another save.
Wow. Donaldson really just a brick wall there. Saints getting 2 quality shots off, but Donaldson not letting anything past him. Impressive performance from him today.
So now Episcopal can run it down to about 3 minutes 40 seconds if they so choose. And doesn't look like they're interested in just burning the clock.
Episcopal really taking their time here. They know the clock and the score situation well, not needing to rush anything.
And that's a nice pass and a great assist as Nate Tenzer puts it away.
Episcopal really just pouring it on now.
Any doubts that were remaining about the results of this game likely were just silenced there. Now, Episcopal leading by 5.
Saints really played a great first half. It was tied going into halftime, but second half, completely different story. Episcopal +5 on the goal differential. Episcopal will turn it over. Saints will have possession.
And it's knocked away. Nearly an over and back, but Saints will temporarily give it away. Now
Really
have it back.
messy here.
And an over and back is called.
Really messy here from St. Chris, seeming to not fall apart, just not play their best lacrosse down the stretch here.
And a timeout taken by Episcopal, leading by 5 with 3:01.
So after the timeout, Episcopal will have the ball with about 70 seconds on the shot clock. St. Clair still just trying to limit the damage. Saints have really struggled on the defensive end this game. 10 goals It's going to be hard to win any game where you allow 10 goals. That added with the great second half Tate Donaldson has had in goal. It's made it really tough for the Saints today.
Here's Will Jacoby.
Episcopal just taking its time. Subbing a pole. 10 on the shot clock. They will turn it over. 2 minutes left for St. Chris, down 5. Hopefully they can add a goal or two. Make this loss not look as bad on paper.
Yeah, the goal differentials are always important with the voting for the state tournament seeding later in the year.
All right, I believe Episcopal is ranked higher than we are in
Yeah.
the Visa State rankings.
But then again, 2 goals either way turns this from a 10-7 game to a 12-5 game, and one of those certainly looks a lot better on the resume. As Hugh Mack's shot saved again. And the clock would let Episcopal just run it down if they so choose. Well,
Saints still playing with some fight here.
and
Looks like they hit the outside of the net.
looked like it went through the net, but I guess that wouldn't be possible. So
Yeah, and just another bad break for the Saints. Had a good shot, just can't finish. Seems to be a recurring theme here for St. Chris.
and Episcopal gets it across, and that likely will be the end of this game.
St. Chris really struggling with face-off this game. Going to need to start winning some face-offs if they do want to find success later in the season. Believe this will be the first loss on Knowles Field for the lacrosse team. Saints getting off a couple last shots, but that will do it. St. Chris will fall to the Episcopal Maroon 10-5. Fuller had 2 goals. James Ayers had 1. Hank Mullins had 1. Bone Ireland had 1. Saints will look to improve their defense and face off. So that'll do it